In Tirana, you mentioned lots of co-working spaces. Great. Durrës, Vlora, these cities are becoming a lot more accessible. But the areas where youth demographic change are having massive impacts are the more rural areas where we have villages which are completely empty and kids who are waiting till their 16th birthday so they can leave legally or not, or legally. I was in Sistervets recently and I interviewed this young boy and he was like, yeah, they come here and they talk about tourism and sure, it's beautiful, but that does nothing for me. My school is falling apart. We don't have electric half the day. We don't have water. We don't even have a doctor in the village. It's an hour and a half to the nearest. Why should I stay? We talk about remote working and yes, for him, this would be great, but there are problems with infrastructure at the basic level. He doesn't have electric for part of the day.
Look at the fiber optic networks across Albania. I was positively shocked when I figured that out 2.5 years ago. And that even the small towns have fiber optic cables. Are they using it? Not really. Does anybody in the municipality provide high-speed Wi-Fi for free to the youth in that town? No. So all I'm saying is, if you want, and you create a movement here with the first 10,000 who are actually able to do it, they will teach everybody else. So then it's unstoppable. It's a positive viral effect, a positive pandemic, which you could trigger. I personally do not believe in tourism. I personally believe we will see in the next 100 years people creating a life they don't want to escape from. And I grew up in Germany where people go twice per year on a vacation because they don't like their life. Then they go to a place. Most of them are stressed out when they go there and when they come back.
They want to switch off.
Yes, exactly. And then you're supposed to sit in the sun and get a sunburn. So I never found that attractive. I always rather go to places where I learn something. I can sit in a village square, meet some local people, see what's different here. Why are they doing it the way they're doing it? What have I been missing not to look at it from their perspective? Plus, once in a while, I share a few things and they ask me. Like what I did in Malta at the time was connecting submarine cables and creating a different framework. That's my perspective. So I believe tourism brings you a lot of people for a week or two who are not really interested to boost the local environment, who are not really interested to share their know-how. What I've seen around the world in different hubs where remote workers are, especially remote working families, they love to connect. The kids play on the street. They pick up multiple languages. They pick up multiple cultures. So the dynamic and the know-how sharing is awesome. I've triggered, as an example, AI workshops 3 years ago in the mountains in Bulgaria because somebody was there visiting us. And then, yes, she was willing to do it and she continued doing it remotely once every Sunday. We have done similar stuff with film producing people and others who are willing to share their know-how. There's this old Germanic tradition of journey walkers. So people who are traded in the profession. And before they become masters in their skill, they had to travel for a year, sometimes 3 years, never come back to their hometown and work in their profession. So the roofers went to other places, helped people to fix roofs and learn how in other places actually which kind of skills exist so they bring them back to their community. The know-how sharing based on the nomadic principle. And this, as I said, has worked for 12,000 years. So this is currently lived with remote workers who go to places. They all want to belong. So sitting in a tourist hotel is one of the most boring things. Picking up the local vibe is what people get excited about. And when we mix those things in a way which works for both sides, not where you flood a place and take away their rental properties or other properties, but you have to do it in a collaborative manner, which serves everybody. This is called the upskilling effect, I believe. It's a powerful feature where nowadays you can do things in most parts of the world as long as there are fiber optic cables or soon as long as there's a Starlink connection.
And what industries can, like Albanian youth that are watching this and thinking, okay, remote working, that sounds great, sign me up. But what industries, what sort of jobs can they find, like realistically?
I know it sounds cheesy, but if they like to do something, they can put most of the skills they like to do into remote work. So we have anything from our students, we have anything from design, coding. We have a girl that was really, really good at AI, had no technical skills, helped other people who had businesses abroad put AI into their work structures. At the very bottom, what I tell everyone, because sometimes it sounds very broad and very difficult for some of these kids. If you learn how to be a good communicator, how to use basic things like emails and how to be organized, there's so many people looking to organize their day
Yes.
and they're looking for virtual assistants. So that's just the basis.
Yeah.
That's just the basis, and anybody can do that.
Virtual assistants, so like diary management, replying to emails, booking flights, ordering something off Amazon for them. Yeah. And this is something, it can be done if you have, and Albanians are known for having multiple language skills.